Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with 30 days of sketches, and this is day number 6. So today is going to be a double page layout, and I only have, I think, 4 photos printed that I'm going to use, and I know there's another photo that is supposed to go along with these, but for some reason I didn't print it out. So I'm going to leave a space for it on the layout so that I can go find it and print it off. Okay, sorry about that. My tripod was broken, and so it kept changing the angle that the camera would be at, but I have since fixed it and gotten a new tripod. So hopefully that won't happen anymore. Okay, so you can see I am definitely using a Meggy Holmes collection. This one is Fresh Bouquet, which is a couple years old, I believe. I think this is the last collection that I bought from her before I kind of went on my year-long hiatus of scrapbooking. And when I came back, I hadn't used any of this collection. So I have had so much fun using this collection and going through and scrapbooking like the girly things that I could scrapbook with this collection. So I started out looking at the papers, and I couldn't decide which ones I wanted to use. So the tags kind of helped me decide the colors. So I'm going to do, there's 2 pink papers and then 1 blue paper. One of the tags, the floral tag, is a little bit purplish in tone, which is going to actually help me bring in a purple paper from my stash, which I do right here, and I decide to map my photos on this. So I don't remember where I got this from, but as you can see, there was like a cutout piece in the middle. So I'm going to mat the 2 4x6 photos on that. And then the other 2 photos, I'm going to cut to 4x4, and then I'm going to also make a space for another 4x6 photo. So I decided to pull out some ink, and I didn't show you which one it was, but I think it was Petal from Close to My Heart, and this is an old ink. I got this from like a garage sale a long time ago, but I still have it in my collection, and it's still really juicy. That's one of the things that I really love about Close to My Heart inks is I barely ever have to re-ink my pads. And maybe it's because I'm not a huge stamper, so I don't use a ton of ink. Mostly what I use my ink for is like watercolors and like painting with it and stuff like that, or inking the edges of my papers. So that's probably another reason why they stay so juicy. So here is where I am going to decide on the paper patterns that I want to use and how I'm going to cut them up. So I had this pink paper pattern that had like a diamond shape on it. So I'm going to cut that up, and that is going to be one of the paper layers. And that one I only had a scrap piece of, so luckily I have a ton of photos and I was able to make it work with how little of it I had left. So I'm just going to cut up all 3 or 4 patterns, right? 1, 2, 3, no, 3 patterns. I'm going to cut up all 3 patterns and then start inking the edges on them. I'm not going to make you watch this because, again, this was like an hour and 15 minutes of me scrapbooking this page. This one took quite a while, but I really absolutely love how it turns out. Now here I am going to start putting down the papers. where I want them to go on the layout and cutting these strips of paper to the length they need to be. Because I was going to have the photos and so many things kind of in the way, I didn't want to waste any paper, I guess you could say. And so this made it a little bit harder, but also at the same time, it kind of made me feel better about using up my supplies. So you can see I'm just spending forever cutting and putting things where I feel like they need to go. And yeah, takes quite a while. So that little white piece of paper is a 4x6 placeholder card that I get from Close to My Heart. They come in my Scrapbook Your Way kits that I buy from them. And it's kind of nice because it is a good placeholder, but I never use them really actually on a layout because I already have all my photos scrapbooked. Or not scrapbooked, but printed. So I don't need a placeholder for it. So now here I'm just putting the finishing touches on the tags. I'm going to glue those two together. And then we're going to start, or I am going to start, gluing down all of these papers. It actually went pretty well. I don't have a T-square ruler, which I really need to just break down and buy one. I don't know why I haven't bought one yet, but I keep just saying, I don't need it. I don't need it. It's fine. It's like a $3 product, right? Or something. I don't even know how much it costs. I don't even know why I just haven't bought one. Because I have need of one, obviously. I do lots of layouts where I do like to make sure everything is straight. And so it's just kind of funny that I just haven't bought one yet. So I need to just break down and buy one. I'm pretty sure you can get one anywhere. Where did you get your T-square ruler at? Because I need to figure out where I want to get it at. Let's see, I want to place an order with a cherry on top soon. And so I'm figuring maybe I'll just order from them if they have it in stock. But anyway, so I don't think I told you the story behind these photos. Okay, so one of my best friends in the world, not Hannah. I have, Hannah's what I call my scrappy bestie. I met her through scrapbooking. And then this layout is about my friend Carlyn, she was my local best friend. We were neighbors and we met through our church before I left the Mormon church. And she's just one of those people that is just amazing. And she's a people pleaser. She loves every single person in the world, she's just an amazing person. Anyway, so a couple years after we became besties, she got cancer. And she beat it. She's, rocking life, the mom life, and she's amazing. She's got 4 kids, and her family was so supportive, and she had me as support and so many friends. She's a people pleaser. She has so many friends. Everybody loves her, right? So everybody was there for her and supported her through her time of need. And this was actually in celebration of her 5-year anniversary of beating cancer. So, she actually lives in a different state, because she used to live here in the same city as me. And that's why we were best friends, we were neighbors and we hung out all the time and everything. And it was awesome. And then she moved to Oregon. And so she's lived there for the last 10 years. Has it really been that long? That's so insane. Anyway, and so we don't get to see her as often now, which is, of course, sad because we would literally see each other every day. every other day, you know, a couple times a week. But anyway, so once her 5-year anniversary came up of beating cancer, her family decided to throw her a party, and it was such a fun idea. Basically, it was like an adult tea party. You rented this old house, and they like did a meal, you had tea, you got like a little gift, and then you got to pick out like a fan that you could, I don't think we got to keep the fans, but you could like be a lady and fan yourself during the party. So it was kind of fun. I've never in my life been to a tea party ever. And so it was kind of a different experience. I don't even remember drinking the tea. I'm not a huge tea person. And so it was kind of funny. I probably just had juice or water or something, but the photo that is missing is me with my best friend, a photo with her. And that's the crazy part, that I didn't print that picture, but I printed the other pictures. It's like, what the heck? So here I'm just putting everything together, and I'm really, really loving how this is turning out. I love this sketch and this 2-page spread so much. So I'm really happy with it. Now I am going to glue down the photos and start gluing down all of the embellishments. So I decided to move the bottom of the tags over to this side of the 2-pager. I'm also going to use this cute little flower from the ephemera pack. And then I was going through the embellishment pack again, or ephemera pack, and I found this word forever. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to name this layout, but I had already put down a chipboard piece that said the word brave on it. And so I decided, you can see there, I kind of tried to pull it up. It wasn't wanting to pull up, which I guess is the good thing about the Nuvo glue, is it actually stays put. But I think later on I might add the word brave next to that photo that the word forever is on top of, just so that you know that there actually is a title and it's not just forever. But mainly I just wanted this layout to be about Carlin and how amazing she is that she beat cancer, and that she just deserved this celebration. So I'm putting down a bunch of pieces from the ephemera pack, and I just really, really love how this turns out. That little piece up there on the second page just says, "These are the days I will remember forever." And I thought that was perfect. And we are coming to the end here. I'm going to add some of these purple enamel dots. I want to say those are from Hobby Lobby. They're the Hobby Lobby brand of enamel dots, but I don't quite remember. I had them stuck in a big pack. So I'm just going to add those in a couple different places, and then that is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out all the links below, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great, great scrappy day. Bye.